Alright, we're going to give you a few tips on how to sharpen a fillet knife. Sharpening a fillet knife is different than most knives because they're flexible. On most knives you would bring the knife across the stone like this, and what happens is you end up sharpening the middle of the knife, and the end of the knife gets left out because it's flexible and it has a bit of a bend to it as you come across. So we actually reverse it, and we start at the tip and bring the knife in this direction, a few times that way, a few times this way. If it's really dull, you got to be a little more aggressive. But this style puts a lot of pressure on the tip of the knife, and when filleting trout, that's the main part of the knife that gets used. If you try this and it's still not sharp, just need to go right back and try it again. Just keep working it until you get that nice sharp edge. Pretty soon you'll be able to feel it and hear that you've got a sharp knife. And that comes with practice. Okay, I think that's about right. Let me clean this off. The next step, now that we've run the knife across the stone, is to bring it against the steel. This takes practice. Be very careful as you draw that. I like to bring the knife down. If you're nervous about this, you can also sharpen it by drawing the knife away from your body. But I've just got used to doing it this way. Also, you can feel eventually when that is sharp. So you just run that a few times. Clean that off. So what we use to sharpen our knife and the tools that we have here, this is a tri-stone. Our business has been around 90 years, and this probably was one of the first things they bought. So I know you can find these online. It's got a medium, a coarse, and a fine stone. I like to use the medium. To fillet our fish, we use the 4-inch Rapala. I really like the smaller Rapala fillet knife compared to the larger Rapala fillet knives. It's just, you have a lot more control. Generally, they send a little sharpener with the knife. We don't use it. If your knife is already sharp, this will give it a very fine edge to it, but for as much as we use our fillet knives, we don't use that. We go to the stone, and then we finish up with the steel, and you can use either a round steel, or this is a carbon steel. This is a carbon steel that we use. This is just a round steel, metal steel. They both do a great job. You can find these online. There is one test that we can try. Let me grab a piece of plastic. We'll try this out. Once you've sharpened your knife, you should be able to do a plastic test and see how sharp that is. I just stretch a piece of plastic here with my fingers, and I roll, or just gently pull that knife back and forth without any weight at all, and it will slice through that plastic. That's how we know our knives are sharp here.